Okay. So here we go. Get her out of the box, but here she is. Got another one over here too. So, Pinup Order Night. Sorry, it's a little whited out. I want to make sure that everything's really visible. Let me get her out. I love this miniature mostly because of the huge cloak. It's actually pretty awesome. Scoot in so I can actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, there you go. Not too many parts on this one actually. They've done a really good job with the white box miniatures. There aren't too many. But I wanted to start building her. So she's actually really cool, especially with the cloak. The cloak is all one piece, which you rarely see. You usually see the cloak as a separate piece. So this time I'll be able to actually probably pin the face, or pin right under where her neck is, and hold it while I paint, which is awesome. And we'll see. I may actually airbrush this time, because I know some cool airbrush techniques now. So we'll see. I may hand paint it though. I really do like the hand painting. But either way, let's get her started. So yeah, she's even got a really nice art card, and then this Twilight Thong. That's funny. Alright. Just gonna cut out all the parts here. It's kind of the easiest way to do it. And just remember, with everything you build, it's pretty easy to, especially with the King of Death stuff, to forget that a lot of these, like, alright, here's a good example. The best way, you see all these little things on the side? There we go. All little things on the side here, right next to where my cutters are. Let me see. Give me a second. There we go, that's a little better. There. Playing with the autofocus here, trying to make sure it's visible. Well, there we go. So, yeah, right here, we've got these little tiny bits, and it's really hard to remember what's what. So just be careful. Take a little extra step, especially like on the heels here too. Take a little extra step and remember that sometimes the end of the sprue is attached to a piece that may look small. I don't know how many kits I've messed up where I assumed that it was the sprue that I was cutting, and it wasn't. Just be careful there. This time it is actually the sprue, which is nice. Not as much. So I got these arm bands, probably shoulder. I'll take a look here in a second at the art card to try to remember where that stuff is. Also remember too, when you put these together, here's a good example. It's like, where does it end? Like a meeting point right there. You can see that. There we go. When you have a kit that has so few parts, it's really easy to remember that it's best to cut them all out, because you get the same perspective when you cut them out as you would just seeing it on the sprue. Sorry. See, there's another example. See how I wanted to cut here? Don't cut there. Hey, Jason. I cut there instead because that peg goes right in there. Hey, Mr. Month. Hey, I updated your lanterns too, Jason. So you've got quite a few now. Well, I can always. Well, you can use them with. You can use them to get a bunch of bases if you want. That's kind of why I wanted to make sure that. Yeah, see, you can use those 5,000 lanterns to get a bunch of King of Death bases if you want. And make custom ones. You'll get 4 monster bases and 20. Although actually, it's supposed to be 4 monster bases and then 20 regular bases. But because you actually donated, I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna do double that. So if you redeem them, because the reason I wanted to keep the amount small for that many lanterns is so that people who just watch and don't donate have a harder time of getting them. And then that way, if they just get stuff for free, that's fine. But the people who actually paid me, like I was gonna do that amount for 2,500 lanterns. So, like I said, you'll get double that amount that's listed on the page. So yeah, right here I'm trying to just clear up all the stuff. And I will paint the miniatures separate. Try to dry fit everything. This is one of the cooler bases. Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure. There's a slot in the base here, and there's another slot for that. So it fits perfectly, but you gotta be careful. No, I know, too. That's a bummer. I'm actually gonna on one of the later streams I will actually work on them to make sure that I'm probably gonna make some more. This one's a really cool one too. I wish I could cast that one. So I'll actually make some more. So, and I'm probably gonna cast some on stream because it's actually really easy to cast them. The resin I have is really quick hardening, so I can do that on stream and you guys can see what I do. Oh yeah, you're good, Jason. Yeah, this is actually a really good. Yeah, this is a really good cast. Just got to make sure about these mold lines. They're very faint, but when it's all on flesh tones, or it's all on the skin, so you don't notice it. I noticed this when I did the Wet Nurse Pinup. I noticed that I didn't notice some of the mold lines until I primed it, and then it was too late. She's actually less scantily clad than most King of Death figures. I'll move all the cleaned parts to one side so I know what I'm working with here. So I figured out pretty much how much it's going to cost. And that's why that goal is up there, but it's until like June. So 56 days, I think. Because the hotel alone is going to cost like $1,300. It's like, God. I hate it when they do that with the conventions, because they know that a lot of people are going to be there and have to stay there. So all the hotels realize, hey, we can charge more people because they don't have another option. Darn it. Alright, so I'm just trying to make sure that I cut this properly, or trim it properly. Something like this, it's hard to know exactly where everything is. Hey, no, you still gotta tell me what's going on with your address, by the way. Yeah, see, can barely see it. I don't know if you can see it at all. The focus is wrong. But there's a mold line right here. That's gonna bug me later if I don't get it. Oh, I have me. I have him. Oh, you did? All right, I'll check my messages. When we talked last, I didn't see it, so I'll double check. If it's there, I'll make sure to send it out to you tomorrow, so I don't forget. Oh, you have one now. Did your spring dice sell for a pretty good price there, Jason? And aren't those the ones? Didn't you get extras or something? Alright. So, now I gotta join the legs, so I gotta make sure that the connection's good. It's actually pretty good. I'm surprised. Cool. Yeah, it helps a lot to dry fit this stuff, just to be sure. Now, and you can see there's kind of a groove there. Yeah, it's I'm sure that now that they're sold out, people are going to be interested, so. Yeah, I hadn't decided. I was trying to decide last night what I was going to paint today, but I've been wanting to paint the her cloak for a while. That is a weird pose. Okay, now that makes more sense. That's actually epic. Now, like she's walking down. That's great. I love that. I may when I'm spraying the. Yeah, I know. Yep. Yeah, there are a couple guys. One of them's really bad. I forget what his name is, but one of them's really bad. Oh, oops. Almost did that backwards. Don't want to do too much glue, otherwise it'll... There we go. Oh, that's great. It's almost seamless. It's wonderful. Yeah, I checked earlier today, Jason. There are 760 of them left still, so you'll be fine. One thing though, I will warn you that I've noticed that Poots does. If they're up there for too long, he'll take them down even if they're not sold out. He did that with the Holiday White Speaker Nico and Twilight Night. They were actually sold. They were actually still in stock, but he sold them. Oh wow, she's holding this two-handed. Okay. Yeah, she's literally holding this two-handed. Okay, interesting. I'll have to figure this out. Okay. Right now I'm kind of looking at the... Okay, so that cloth goes there. She has her belt already. Alright. Oh, so this is her... Yeah, this goes over. Nice. Alright, I think the only way I can make sure is I gotta make sure that I'm doing this properly. I think I have to. Yeah. Plastic, I think, because they've really made the they've like had to plan out how all the parts fit together. The resin's okay, but it's more organic. These have like hard lines, so it's harder to know. I know with the resin ones, I've had to really fudge, especially like the Pinup weaponsmith. I had to really fudge the connection, or like dry fit it more than once or twice. Make sure I knew what I was doing. It's kind of the same here. Quite know what I'm doing. Nope. Dang it. Trying to get it figured out. Nope. Look at the box again. Okay, so that goes over there. That does go over there. What's the thing? Oh, and then these little bits here are for her knees, actually. Yeah, you were saying that, Jason. I don't know if anybody noticed, I'm wearing a Kingdom Death shirt today. I decided, hey, why not? Okay, well, I'm gonna do this. There we go, okay, that helps. It gives me an idea of where things go. I wanted to paint the cloak separate, but I might not be able to, actually. There. Yeah, I actually got to put it on her. Or at least glue it together so I know what's going on. Yeah, I'm going to start trying to upload more build guides here. A lot of the time, people just need a primer, you know? They just need an idea of what to do. They don't. So, I gotta build 2 of them here for the stream tonight because I want to paint up 2. One for me and one for the top donator. So, I'll figure out what's going on there in a minute. Yeah, I wish I could give her another pose. That'd be cool. Kind of stuck here, I think. Such a weird pose. Wow, it literally goes right there. Okay. That is weird. Nope, there it goes. I think that's it. That's so weird. Okay. Yeah, this is intuitive to whoever designed it, but it's not intuitive to us, that's for sure. Yeah, I definitely don't want to paint her with a cloak on. I know when I get it, it's really going to click for me, but that time is not now. Alright, I'll try what I was doing before. I use a lot of other brands too, no, but I use the scale color because it's all right here. I don't have to go to my big paint rack. I just have everything I need here. Plus, I've had this set for a long time, like a year and a half, and I've never used it. Because just the way the colors are really intimidated me. So I'm doing it because it's outside of my comfort zone. So I'm becoming a better painter by trying things that I'm not used to. It's definitely a cool pose, but yeah, I use a lot of Vallejo paints. I used pretty much all Games Workshop paints that they make. Oh, there, you see that? There's like you can see the joint there. It's weird. It's weird. Weird. Never seen something like that before, but yeah, it's there, and it kind of makes sense. Part of my problem is I didn't quite trim off enough here. I was close, but I didn't get it all. There. Yeah, there it is. That is so weird. Okay. And glue it on. Oh, that's funny. I think it goes by instance, actually, Jason. So, it depends on which one you put on first. I think it gives priority to the signal it outputs based on who's on first. I've seen that with some people. Like, some people will get almost no delay, and some people will get a big delay. It's weird. Come on, glue. Don't betray me now. It's been bad enough as it is. What was I saying, glue? You're betraying me. Stop it. We've been friends for a long time. Come on. Nice. Yeah, apparently I stream so much that I reached 85% of our household data cap. I don't stream on like a cell phone service or anything, but our internet has a data cap, which I didn't know about. Oh, also, per your recommendation, I did update the Gen Con trip goal. It's pretty high, though. Just because of the stupid hotel and transportation costs, and I gotta pay for gas both ways, and it's like a 10-hour drive. But the hotel is really what kills it. There, let's see if I did it. This is the real test. Yep, I did it. Haha. There she is. There we go, one done. Woo! All done. And now I don't have to, now I can paint the cloak separately, and so I can paint her butt, which is awesome.